Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morris Man, and as always, I thank you Thank you for coming to my channel. And today, I'm going to do kind of a brief, short commentary because I ran across something that was kind of interesting. And I thought I want to share with you guys. Uh, I love YouTube because YouTube, gives you so much as far as information and things that you don't really know what's going on in the world, and great music, great commercials. Because that's one thing. When I first got on YouTube, that had to have been about maybe 8 years ago. uh, I was on it for literally the entire day. I had a day off and I was like, whoa, I kind of get hooked onto it. And I was like, man, this is just a wealth of information. And I typed in things like, this particular commercial from the 80s, and it's like, wow, it's here. So it's just a wealth of information. And I was going through, I guess this list of it was called rappers that are in jail. And as I was watching it, they were showing some of these rappers that are in jail, and they would play snippets of some of their songs. And ran across one song which I call it's real infectious because I've been humming it and singing it for the last 2 weeks. It's by Max B. It's called "Money Makes Me Feel Better," and they show a piece of it in the video, which is pretty cool. And they mentioned that he was in jail for 75 years. I'm like, what did he do? Did he kill 500 people? And he's accused of, I guess, conspiring. He was the guy who put the hit out on this guy, and this other guy did it, you know. And the guy that was killed was a drug dealer. And let me just say this, regardless of what you do, whether it's good or bad, you are protected by law. No one can go around harming you just because you're doing bad things, which sometimes you still deserve it, but that's the law and it's understandable. But I don't have all the facts, but the point I'm trying to make is he wasn't there. They claim he put the hit on them, and he was charged with 9 charges. And I'm trying to figure out what were the other 8 charges, you know. And he's in jail now for 75 years, which is basically life. And I'm saying to myself, it's pretty interesting when you don't have any money, you get the worst end of the legal deal. If you got a lot of money, you can literally get off sometime free, or if not, a very light sentence. Because there was another guy, Steady B. He was a rapper in the late 80s, early 90s, I believe. He's doing life without parole because he was the driver, the getaway car driver in a botched murder. In a botched burglary, which resulted in the death of a police officer. Now, of course, yeah, when that's a situation when you're involved with death of a law enforcement officer, you get a lot of time. But my point was kind of like this dude was just a driver, So why did he get life? Should have been the guy who pulled the trigger. But it's just an interesting two examples of how when you don't have any money and you get caught up in some really bad stuff, you're gonna get fried, deep fried. And I thought that this country was based on, or should I say, the legal system is based on fairness across the board. Everybody gets treated the same, whether it's good or bad. But it's quite obvious from some of these cases. It's like that's totally not true. There's actually a petition being circulated around. Actually, I signed it because I'm like, come on, this guy wasn't even there. They can't really say he did it in 75 years. And I'm sitting here watching these, detective shows, and there are people that kill 2 or 3 people, 7, 8 people, 15 years, 20 years. And that's with good behavior, perhaps they get parole. So I just thought I would, post this video, just, give you my opinion of how the judicial system is really kind of real lopsided, when it comes to, certain, crimes or things of that nature. So until next time, take care. Thanks for watching, and free Max B.